Morning, girls. How are we doing? We are back here again with Foodie Beauty, Beauty of the Reverts of the Merriams, of the Reverts of Merriam. I don't know. That's the mukbang. Last week mukbang weigh-in and diabetes updates. That looks like a lot of food. I'm just gonna say, just based on the size of those buns there, it looks like a lot of food. You probably shouldn't be able to lay down two buns side by side and it still not really cover the entire depth of how much food you've got going on there, especially when you're like a death fat. But I don't know. Pop off, I guess. I don't really care. Eat as much as you want. That looks like a lot of food, though. Oh, it's still steaming. That's why you know it's good. Also, is this really all the bread you're eating?
Well,
there's definitely more under that table there. Look at the size. She could literally put her in. She could waterboard herself in that. She could climb in there and finally have a bath.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to another video, guys.
Yay,
hi.
let's go.
Welcome.
Wow.
I have some.
I have food! I'm actually happy for one. Her eyes are like bugging out. Damn.
Homemade pasta with some hamburger buns with a bit of butter.
Is that homemade?
Big glass of ice.
Big glass of ice.
There's some water.
Is that actually a homemade? Look at her fucking. Look how sad she looks when she's pouring out the water. Like, she shows off the food. She is so happy. This is her face when she's pouring out the water. She's like, this isn't Coke. I'm not happy. Fantastic.
Okay.
Is anything okay?
And no makeup, because you know how I do. The sweat, no thanks. And
How about you turn? Oh, yay, pickles! I thought we were going to go an entire meal with us. How about you go like no makeup and also no filters?
hot peppers.
It's so hot, guys.
Now, bismillah. Let's eat.
Oh my god, steam!
Yeah.
Wow.
Right out of the oven.
She's so excited.
Piping hot.
I bet those get replenished at some point during this.
I don't feel like eating that bread.
Oh my god, she did that entire thing to try and prove to us that she's doing better with her diabetes, guys. Even though she's already got carbs in the bowl. She's like, well, I'm not going to do double carbs, guys. See? I've really got my diabetes under control, guys. I'm not having the bread. Bro, there's going to be jump cuts here, and I know every time there's a jump cut, you're eating that bread. Julia out there looking like she wants to throw herself out a window again.
I should have made my Brussels sprouts. I'm up to after. So before we get into the health updates.
Before we get into the health updates, here's my double carbs.
This is something that my mom used to make for us all the time.
Sure.
Elbow macaroni. It had spaghetti sauce, like church basement spaghetti sauce, like with ground beef.
God, this whole trying to rewrite her life so she I just live such a peaceful, quiet, homely existence with my loving family. Where did this come from, bro? Eating pasta isn't a personality type, bro.
A little bit of tomato paste.
Oh, you get extra flavor in there. You're gonna rub that in there.
Some bay leaves, salt, pepper, a bit of garlic powder.
I love she's trying to be like, it's basically basement spaghetti, guys. We put some bay leaves in it. It's like, it sounds a little bit fancy, and I know for a lot of people, bay leaves aren't fancy, but when you're just making, basically macaroni, it kind of is.
You can put onion powder. I didn't have it.
Oh, she is actually rubbing the shot in there. Nice.
And then also, she put, American cheese slices, all throughout it. Because it's...
Wow. Well, you're explaining this to me, and I'm sitting there looking at you going, no wonder you're so fucking fat.
They're creamy and a bit tangy. And then bake it in the oven, and here you go.
It's not even real cheese. Also, why do you bite it off? I've never seen someone put it in their mouth, press it against their teeth, and just pull backwards. What the hell? So cold, guys.
Let me try putting this on the bone.
That lasted one bite. One bite. I bet it tastes the same as the last time you took a bite because you put some of this in your mouth and then you took a bite. It being on top of it doesn't change the flavor. Oh, suddenly it's nice, guys. Suddenly, because she's eating it together, even though she already did just eat it together. Suddenly, guys, it's now nice and it's acceptable and she can eat the double carbs. Bro, I can't believe she pretended for one bite. Come on.
So.
No. Too hot, guys.
I'm going to show you guys.
You eating yourself to death? I know, I'm well used to it.
I know, I look super tired.
No, you look like shit.
No makeup.
Yeah, definitely. When you don't wear makeup, that means you look tired. It's because you look like shit. It looks like you're dying.
My weigh-in.
Wow, I'm so excited. Is that the doctor's
I'm at blood
again?
sugar. I'm fasting blood sugar.
Sure, bro.
Here. What the heck?
Okay. She was 340, wasn't she, last time? Bro, can we... Come on. Bro, there's not even 150 kilograms in just one of your legs. Can we stop? This is a new machine, isn't it? Oh no, she changed. I forgot because she yeeted the other one to sell his head randomly. So your fasting blood sugar apparently is 344. So that implies that you woke up at 3:44 p.m., which is, I don't kind of bad, but I don't know, you do you. But I'm assuming it's probably not your fasting blood sugar, and it's probably your blood sugar after you took your insulin or your metformin or whatever, because you don't go from having a blood sugar of like 24 or something like that when you went to hospital to just suddenly having like 8.4. Also weird that this is a picture now and not a video. What the heck? Oh, it is a video. He's holding very still. Okay. Nothing screams health journey better than her. I've lost like another 10 pounds. And look, my blood sugar is just suddenly like low-ish, still not good in any way, but you know, low-ish. And then cut there just like dead ass, just staring at the camera, looking miserable, and he's slowly just forking another fork, like a spoonful in, and just staring blankly at the camera. And she's like, "Yay, I'm so excited. I did so well. My toes are saved."
Sorry, side note. Sometimes my mom would make it with like just like tomatoes, like diced tomatoes.
Sometimes it sounds like it's literally an entire different meal then compared to all the previous ingredients you just said. Did you really? It took you that long to think of, oh, I should say my mom made something nice and simple as well. Because, you know, nice, homely. Because my mom was always around, even though I blame my mom for being 550 pounds. Because I claimed that my mom used to always just take me and stick me at my grandma's house because my mom worked 17 jobs because we were a welfare kid. Also, we lived in a very expensive house. Also, we were super rich. Also, everyone was jealous of my money. You know, all that stuff.
Okay, so I'm surprised by my weigh-in because yesterday, you saw what I've been eating. Brownies. Yesterday I had Chinese.
If you have to think this hard about everything you ate yesterday, so now she's pretending she's not even 150 kilograms. She's pretending 150 kilograms is a pushed up weight because she ate so much yesterday. If she hadn't eaten so much yesterday, she'd been 148, guys.
Noodles. Kung Pao chicken spring rolls. That was my first meal.
Wow.
But it was pretty much like comfort eating, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because of your fake storyline. I'm literally just sitting here, listening to the chair scream out in agony under you, whilst you're telling me, guys, I've lost so much weight recently because, I just kind of did. No, I haven't left my house to do any of my exercises, and yes, I have been eating lots recently, but I'm just kind of just losing weight. Really weird.
And then I didn't eat for like hours. And then
you know you're a death fat if you have like breakfast and you go, and guys, I literally didn't eat for like hours. It's like, yep, like most normal humans. Most people have like breakfast at like 7 a.m. and they don't eat again until like noon or 1 p.m. But for her, she said, guys, I did so well. I literally waited 3 hours before I ate. I was starving. I thought I was going to die.
Late at night, I had Papa John's.
So you're in a very like decadent, evil West kind of mood yesterday. I had Papa John's, guys, in the middle of the night, even though we're getting a divorce, you know. So you had like the Chinese because you threw a temper tantrum and you had Chinese. And then you got the Papa John's as well. No wonder you decided to stay with him.
Chicken Florentine pizza, but I only had half of a medium, so I had like 2 slices.
Yeah, bro. 2 slices or 4. You know, that's a bit of a difference, some would say.
The Papa John's is filling, and it's like stuffed crust.
Like that makes any difference to you? You're 500 pounds.
And I had some potato wedges and soda.
But you know, like only one, maybe maybe a half a wedge, maybe 6 wedges, maybe 20 wedges.
So I don't know how I'm like even skinnier.
Wow. When she says stuff like this, I wonder, who is she doing this for? Is this the fetish thing? Is it? You know, where she's doing like, remember that she used to like put on the big red lipstick and look at herself in the viewfinder and go, I look skinny today. Yeah. yeah. You know, because that was part of the fetish thing, is like, people want to see you getting fatter and fatter whilst deluding yourself. That's what Nick Kato used to do all the time, where he would always claim, no, I'm only 300 pounds, even if he weighed like 450 pounds. He'd be like, it's water weight, I'm only 300 pounds, that kind of thing over and over again, because that was literally part of the fetish, you know, was to try and pretend that you're delusional about your weight. Is it that? Because, like, who looks at, like, just fucking bluntly, this thing, and goes like, oh, yeah, yep, skinnier today. Look at you, you're so dainty. Is it for Salah? Is it for her beezers? Does she think her beezers fall for it and aren't all trolls who secretly hate her and want her to eat herself to death? Like, who is it actually for? It's weird. Does she believe it, though? Is she that crazy? Does she have reverse body dysmorphia?
But I haven't been, like, binge eating.
Apart from
and
the
I wonder if
Chinese
it's because I've been kind of just allowing myself to eat what I want.
Oh, we're back to this again. Fantastic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Just like you know what you mean. Because we do the storyline every time you do a cycle, which honestly recently is like every 3 weeks, I guess. Yes, we're going to do the whole intuitive eating. Oh, I eat what I want, guys, because it stops me from... Bro, you even were doing that like a week ago when she was claiming like, if I didn't have the rice with my veggies, guys, I would binge all night long. And because I'm having the rice with the veggies, that stops my binge, guys.
Like I was craving a brownie.
And you made them
because I made them for Salah.
Okay, sure.
Whenever I can't have something, I like to make it for other people.
Sure. That's my excuse too. Well, I made this for you, Salah. Well, I guess they are sitting there. I guess I will eat them all by myself because, obviously, bro, that is such a fat person logic thing. It's like, well, I'm making these, but I'm definitely not going to eat any of them. Okay, and then she ends up eating them because she's not making them for Salah. She's making them for herself and pretending she's making them for Salah so she can have a justification to eat them. Also, what happened to the experiment?
So, and then I was like, oh, I want one brownie. Like, you know, I really want one. So I had one. I didn't deprive myself. Otherwise, if I didn't, I probably would have went in the kitchen.
I thought you were doing that because of like your super secret special forces experiment where you're trying to hawk that, you know, Manti-shite again.
Later and snuck in like a whole bunch of those brownies.
But you ate 3 in one go. That doesn't count as one. Just because you ate them all in one sitting doesn't mean it was one. Guys, I had one piece of macaroni today for lunch.
So I don't know, but
I love her entire like argument there was I allowed myself to binge on it, so I didn't binge on it later. See, guys, I stopped the binge because I willingly ate it because I knew if I didn't eat it, I'd go in and eat it later. That doesn't count as stopping anything. You did it anyway. I didn't murder him. I just shot him first so I didn't kill him later. Look how depressed she looks. How long until we have another fight because Salah made her eat this homemade shit?
Blood sugar is like, the fasting blood sugars are like the lowest they've been in a while.
Yeah, that's the thing. In a while, because you used to gloat about having 7s. I love she's even rounding up because it was never 25, it was 24. She's now just increasing it to even make it seem like a bigger change. And yes, it used to be 24 when you weren't taking your medication correctly, when you're eating non-stop, and when you weren't on insulin. Imagine she takes her medication and it starts working. What? Crazy.
I am on medication, obviously, and insulin, but...
No! Medication and insulin, guys. Because insulin, that's not a medication. That's a magic drink that makes you feel nicer. Oh my god, there's so many spoonfuls. And that's a giant-ass spoon. Like, it seriously is the size of one of her cheeks. And we are, like, on the 17th spoonful at this point.
That was a surprise. And I'm very happy.
And I'm really happy. Huh. Yeah. Immediately like sad again. Immediately get stroke face going on again. I am so happy that I'm not currently dying. Yay.
And that could be why I feel like $1,000,000 today and have so much energy.
And have so much energy. Yeah, I feel so good today. And I'm happy. Yeah. Bro, you look like you want to throw yourself out that fucking window. Who do you think you're fooling? Just saying I am happy doesn't mean you're happy. Doesn't mean anyone will even buy it. I am so happy, guys. Look at me looking happily at my food here. Yay. This is satiating.
I'm starting to feel back to normal after, you know.
What is normal for you?
Finally having been sick for a while.
You've been sick for the past, like, I don't know. I want to say 20 years, but I'm going to be generous and say 6 months. what is normal for you, you know? Like, feeling shit and being unable to leave your house is your baseline normal nowadays. She's fucking miserable and I love it. I really enjoy it anytime she's miserable and trying to pretend to, I don't know, herself, I guess, other people, Beezers, Salah, I don't know who she's trying to pretend this with, but when she tries to pretend to be happy and her best thing, she looks at the camera and goes, and just kind of wobbles her head a little bit to try and be like, look, I'm full of energy. Wobble, wobble, yeah, yippee, whoop, 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 whoopee, yay, that's fun, guys, yay. Look at her dead ass eyes. I'm gonna mute that bit so you can see it. It's very good. I feel like donkey laugh. Like I literally lift my leg when I'm in the middle of a wheeze. It's so good. Oh my god. There's nothing I love more because like in her live stream she will be like really smug and like really performative and all. But I don't know why. When she's sitting there by herself and she doesn't have her little cheerleaders in the comment section going like, "Yay, you're right. I know, Foodie. Yeah, treat yourself," and like telling her to eat herself to death, and she's just too stupid to realize it. Like when she doesn't have the cheerleader section going on constantly for her, she just sits there like miserable, like sad. So that's why she has to go to like people like Yo Mama's stream to watch the reactors, because she makes her feel like, yay, everyone likes me and everyone's on my side, even though they don't like her, they just dislike FFG or whatever it is.
But
oh yeah, just set that on your gank ass fucking table. That smear on your table has been there for, I don't know, at least 3 mukbangs. But sure, just set it down on your table. That's so totally sanitary.
I don't know.
How to pick cat hair out of that.
Those are just some health updates for you.
Those are just, you know, some health updates for you. Imagine if you think you've lost another 10 pounds and you think your blood sugar's finally under control. And this is how sad you are telling us this information. It's like, it just makes it so much more believable, I find. So yeah, guys, saved my foot, and yeah, my toes are okay. Still got all 12. That's
I'm not gonna like use it as an excuse to like eat like, yeah, I'm pretty
like double carbs, like double carbs.
pretty much just gonna eat like what I want, but try to like balance.
Which I'm not gonna use it for. Well, I am actually. She started the sentence and then just abandoned ship halfway through.
Like today I'm cooking.
Are you? I don't think putting like a freezer meal in the oven is really cooking.
I cooked dinner. Oh yeah.
Look at the size. That's like a bowl that you would put like an entire serving of mashed potatoes in for like Christmas. Or it's a type of bowl you put like all your apples and bananas and all in, so it's like a nice display piece so people can just go and pick up an apple when they want to. This isn't a dinner bowl.
It's pasta, but
yes, it's pasta, yeah, but shrug. Yes, it's double carbs. Carbs are the enemy. Oh, sorry. Am I an anti-carb? Am I a carb hater here? Should I leave the chat? God, there's so much.
There's also protein.
There's other protein. Yeah, balanced meal. Look at how desperate she is for approval. Bro, I'm not your nutritionalist. I'm not going to be like, oh, Foodie, good work. You had some mince, I guess, in it. It's a bit of protein. Like, it's like totally not the correct ratio, like whatsoever, protein to carbohydrates. But pop off, cutie. I'm so fucking proud of you right now. You know, I always say, it's so weird because you're looking at this and going like, okay, well, maybe this is a perspective thing. Maybe the spoon isn't as big as it seems because it's a perspective thing. Maybe the bowl isn't as big as it seems because it's a perspective thing. But the one thing that she shouldn't do, because it really does prove the point, is that time when she put the pickle down there. Sorry, the pepper or whatever, pickle pepper, Peter Pecker, pickle peppers. When she put that down there, it stayed the same size. That glass, that's like a normal size glass, and you can see her lift it up. It's so bad when you go, oh, that is actually a giant ass bowl, bro. That was not a perspective shot. This is actually like a ladle she's eating with. I eat protein. Are you proud of me? Do you like me? I wish you didn't claim that was a fucking vegetable. Guys, they even have some greens with it.
I love peppers.
I love that now that feeder probably isn't paying her, it's suddenly like, yes, I love peppers. It's quite nice. But when she was previously having those peppers, she's it's so hot. The pain, guys, but it's worth it. It's so spicy. But suddenly she can just eat them without any reaction whatsoever. They're the same peppers.
So anyway,
now to stuff my face.
I'm 330 pounds.
Sure, bro.
My blood sugars are pretty low.
Well, they're not pretty low. They're actually incredibly high. They're just high. They're just low based on your usual.
I'll put some makeup on and I'll look among the living.
No, you won't. Literally impossible. I'm healthy, guys. See, I drank water. What water? This wasn't takeaway, so it's good for me. You guys are crazy. You guys are you a doctor? No, you're not. Bet you aren't stupid.
Oh, I love ice water.
Sure, bro. You look like it.
So I just wanted to share the health
I honestly don't think you love being alive, which is sad.
updates with you. Mostly for people who are like concerned about me.
Hey! Point me on the doll.
I just want to let you know that I'm doing a lot better.
Clearly, bro.
And I wanted to share one of my favorite comfort food recipes that I...
Well, and again, a comfort food. Again, bro, you ate yourself to 550 pounds with comfort foods. Like the cottage pie, like a chicken pot pie. Maybe you should not eat comfort foods because apparently it's what got you to being this fucking fat.
You know, got from my mom. Very easy, but... Like I said, at one point growing up, we didn't have very much, but...
Oh my god.
You know, we made do.
Are we pretending to be poor
And I
again?
look forward to meals like this. And...
We didn't have very much. Oh yeah, I must have forgot that period of time when like a macaroni craft dinner was super expensive. It's like, we only had these, once in a while. If you apparently were struggling to eat and struggling to have food like this, why the fuck did you eat yourself to 500 pounds? You were even fat when you were a kid.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's realistic.
You'll live another year. I agree.
Be so drastic with diet changes when you're trying to recover from binge eating or...
You know what would be actually a good idea? A therapy. That would be probably a good idea. And then you could train yourself to be able to go on diets. I love she just isn't. She's not even like being like restrictive or anything with the diet. She's just not dieting. when you're eating 3 people's worth of food, you're not dieting.
Just, repairing that like disordered thinking of like this food is bad, this food is bad.
Yes.
I think what I'm doing is working so
Not at
far.
all.
I do eat
So how long until she's in the Annie again?
healthy food as well.
No, you
I
don't.
eat a mix.
When?
Instead of eating the tray of brownies, I had like 2 out of the whole tray.
Sure, bro.
And not on the same...
When they're like half a tray each, that is the whole tray. Just because you ate 2 and instead of cutting it up into 18 pieces, it doesn't mean you're like, oh, I restricted myself, guys.
day. And that's really what my problem's been. That's where, it's the eating so much. Like,
You've claimed, well, firstly, people used to criticize her and say how much she was eating. She's like, guys, you guys are crazy. You think you could feed a family on this? You guys are in theater. And suddenly now we were all right. She was just eating so much, guys. But like, bro, I'm sorry. You're acting like you were binging 24/7 now. When previously you said you haven't binged in a very long time because you got scared of YouTube cracking down on you. But now suddenly you binge all the time.
instead of having 2 cookies, you have the whole tray. I mean, of course that's going to make a huge difference. And that's kind of what I'm really trying hard to do. Like I really want
Maybe you should just not make cookies, dumbass.
a pizza. And I had, they were like small slices, which would probably be like 2 normal slices.
It's embarrassing. If you're a death fat, you have to try and rationalize. It's like, well, I did have 4 slices. I know I lied earlier and said 2 slices, but a 4 slices. But they're like, they're like small slices, guys.
I didn't get the large pizza. I need the whole thing.
Sure, bro.
So I'm trying to like make compromises like
No
that,
one
and
believes
those little
you.
changes are actually making an impact. So that's what I wanted to share with you today.
Remember that time you were showing us that KFC mukbang and you were claiming, like, look guys, I didn't even get that much. And then you accidentally revealed that you got an entirely separate meal and you just ate that off screen. Remember that? This is why I just don't believe you when you said, well guys, I only got a medium pizza. Yes, I didn't show it on camera or anything like that. And yes, I didn't show the order or anything like that. But guys, totes for real, off screen, I got a pizza and I only ate a quarter of a slice. Maybe an eighth of a slice. Because I'm so dainty, guys. Like, then what happened to the rest? Usually she would very quickly say, me and Salah split a pizza. She would say something like that. Weirdly, Salah's not mentioned this time whatsoever when she's talking about it. So what happened? Did Julia eat the other half? Did Howie eat the other slices? Did you just throw them in the bin?
Okay. And, yeah, I guess that's it.
Oh.
I will see you guys in the next video.
Hey guys, I'm so happy. I just want to tell you guys that I lost another 10 pounds. I'm fitness queen. I've controlled my blood sugar, and I'm just so happy I get to live another day. I'm eating a normal human portion of, food here. It's like, bro, you sound so fucking depressed. Sticking on this fake smile at the end, it doesn't do anything. We've seen your real smile recently, and it was during the divorce stream where you're sitting there smirking to yourself in the viewfinder because you thought you were winning. You thought you were doing an incredible job. That's the problem, bro. So when you do this, like, obviously fake smile with dead, lifeless eyes, I know you're faking it. But that's gonna be it, guys. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.